to me was my mother, but I could also, in many ways, refer to her as my sister. But most importantly, I could also refer to her as my friend.
But she has made a tremendous contribution to advancement of women in this country.
Jane Mumbi was born into a large extended family of 16 siblings on April 4, 1944. She grew up in Tumutumu, Nyeri, and feared no one except perhaps her father, Chief Nguyo. On completing school, Jane, like many of her peers, trained as a school teacher, but even after, her ambition remained more global. Like many young Kenyans, she wanted to go to America in the famous 60s airlift. Her elder sister Nyagudhie introduced her to Dr. Julius Gikonyo, a fast-rising lecturer and Kenya's first-ever PhD holder, who interviewed her for the airlift. Jane didn't end up going to America, but in 1966, she and Dr. Kiano married, in spite of opposition from family and friends. He was 40, she 22. From their union, two beautiful girls, Wanjiro and Wanja, were born, and Jane's life became one of bright lights, a blended family in the public eye.
Today, we celebrate her well-lived life in the service of her family and of her country. That little girl from Tumutumu who became a national shuja. Rest in peace, my mom.
Jane, at the young age of 25, became the chairperson of the Maendeleo Wanawake, having previously been the vice chairperson. She lobbied for pro-women policies, advocating for milestones such as maternity leave, pensionable and permanent contracts for married women in the public service. She also called for the government to introduce sex education to stop the rising teen pregnancies in the 70s and the 80s. Many will remember how she stood tall in her traditional dresses with towering head wraps. After stepping down from Maendeleo, she continued to serve the country in different capacities as Vice President of the Commonwealth League, the first African woman President of the Associated Country Women of the World, Chair of the Board of the Alliance Française for 30 years, among other positions. Forever in the pursuit of one Kenya, her last national public assignment was as a commissioner of the National Cohesion and Integration Commission. In 2017, she was appointed as member of the Council of the Eminent Persons of Murang'a.
And she leaves behind many women leaders that she mentored and inspired. So we truly have something to celebrate about.
She was recognized as the Woman of the Year in 1974, the Elder of the Burning Spear EBS in 1979, the Golden Mercury International Award in 1982, the Freedom of the City of Nairobi Award in 2006, and in 2014, the highest honor awarded by the French government, the Legion of Honor. In 2018, August 23rd, she received the first-class Chief of the Order of the Burning Spear.
And we have started that process of recognizing these women who have made great contributions to this country.
I'm born in Kenya, and I am very proud to have been born in Kenya. I could have been born elsewhere.
Jane fell sick in June 2018 with an ailment traced to lung cancer. With doctors, friends and family, she bravely fought the disease till her death. She leaves behind a rich legacy, a large flame for others to light their own candles. Dorcas Wangera, Citizen TV, Nairobi.